Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Orion protocol. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to check it out before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right hand corner of your video. Now, jumping into the daily chart on TradingView, so really not much has changed. We are still consolidating in this, you can see this range over here. Up and down we go. But I did give you this buy zone from $7.44 all the way to $6.42. And in this buying zone, each time you come down into it, you usually come back up relatively soon. So if you bought in this dip, you're up around about 30%. So what we're looking for is we're looking for a bullish cross over here where the 20 EMA crosses above the 55. Obviously, for that, the price has to go above the 20, above the 55, above the 0.382 on the fib, above this level, back test as support, and off we go. So when we start breaking out, the first resistance level that I would look at is $9.87 right over here, around about 85 cents roughly. So because you've been rejected from that area multiple times before, then we're looking at the next Fibonacci level over here, which is at $10.38. Now, if I zoom out a little bit, you can see that these levels are from this large fib that I have. So the swing high was over here, the all-time high in March, to the swing low in July, and you get your 0.5, you get your golden ratio at $13.30, which will be a major resistance level that we have to keep an eye on. So yeah, now let's jump into the daily RSI. Now, I would encourage you to actually draw out the fib on your charts. These are the settings from my Fibonacci retracement. So I make the backgrounds a bit less visible. I have the Fibonacci in reverse, and I do have my labels on the right, and I have my fib set to log scale. Okay. And I stretch it out from the bottom to the top to the left side. So yeah, now jumping into the daily RSI over here. So you have these two pink trend lines over here, and you've come up above the level of 49 on the RSI, and now you're breaking down, and potentially you're looking to land on this 45 or on this pink trend line over here. So look for a bounce off of this trend line. As you can see, we've held it as support 1, 2, 3, 4 times, a little fake out over here. So potentially this is a very nice support level that you want to hold on to. So just have it on your daily RSI, and this level on the 49.5 on the daily RSI. We broke above it, failed to back test it as support, and now we're breaking back down. And yeah, potentially you can see that what we're doing essentially is we're going to be consolidating, let's say, and we're going to hit this level potentially one more or two times. So this would be a very nice level to start buying more Orion tokens. Now, if you jump into Orion Protocol's Twitter, they do have a lot of announcements, and a lot of stuff is incoming in December. Now, jumping into Binance on the 4-hourly chart, I'm going to try to keep this video a bit shorter than usual because really no major changes to the charts. So last video, I did give you this yellow sell zone. As you can see, we've gone above it a little bit, but if you started selling once we were getting to these numbers over here, you could have bought back in when we came back to the 20 EMA or to the 55 EMA on the 4-hourly chart. Now, on the grand scheme of things, you can see that we're actually creating this symmetrical triangle over here, and you can draw it out a bit in a bit different way over here, but it's on the daily chart where I drew it. So that's why it looks a bit weird on the 4-hourly chart. So this is how it looks on the daily chart, and let's say we have a breakout. This is where it was created. So this is how we get our target. We take a trend line from the top over the triangle to the bottom. And let's say we get a breakout, and the breakout is going to be right around here. And that is $10.85. So that is your target from this symmetrical triangle or this horizontal, whatever you want to say. And yeah, that's what we're looking at. If we're breaking above it, back testing it as support. We can also break down from it the same way. And if we break down, uh, then we will have a target to the downside to $4.85. I doubt that's going to happen because one, we are in a bull market, and two, I don't think the price is going to go that low unless Bitcoin goes into the higher 40Ks. Okay, I think people are going to buy up the dip real quick, just like they do over here. You see these wicks over here, people buy it up real fast. So yeah, and if we jump into the daily over here, so the RSI, as you can see, is neutral. We actually got the bullish cross on the daily chart, and we are looking to get above the histogram. Hopefully we don't get a bearish cross because that would be a confirmation of the downtrend, but this is a lagging indicator, remember. So any cross you get over here, it's after a move that the price action has already done, okay? So if you're looking to enter right now, in my opinion, is a good time to start dollar cost averaging, because for me personally, I start dollar cost averaging every time we are below the 20 EMA or every time we're below the 55. Here we are in a bearish cross on the daily chart, so that gives me even more confidence that, this is a very good time to start buying up the dip. Also, you can wait for a retest of this white trend line over here of the symmetrical triangle. So this is the support line that you want to hold, because potentially if you start falling out, you're going to come back down and potentially land on one of the support levels over here, right? You see where these wicks are, those are your last kind of support levels. And obviously you don't want to be losing these lows over here, because uh, as you can see, if you start losing, you're going to start free falling. And the main thing right now, obviously the main thing is you want to hold this low over here. You can potentially come back down if Bitcoin starts crashing real hard and create this nice double bottom pattern, right? But I wouldn't like seeing that, obviously. But yeah, holding this right here is the most important thing. If you start losing that, you're potentially going into the bear. So yeah, that's what I think. If we jump into the 4-hourly chart, we do have a hidden bullish divergence with the stochastic RSI. So if I just bring out the oscillators to the chart, okay, let me just zoom in a little bit. I'm going to remove these arrows and let's zoom in into the price a little bit. I think I spotted a hidden bullish divergence. Yeah, so you can see that the stochastic is making a lower low, as you can see, but the price action over here is making a higher low. So this is a hidden bullish divergence with the stochastic RSI, and usually when this happens, you tend to have a move towards the upside relatively soon. I think I just removed the stochastic from the chart. Yeah, so no divergence with the RSI. It follows the price action very nicely, but potentially, yeah, expect a move to the upside. Video is a bit long now. I did say that I want to keep it short, but yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. We do have a Discord and a Telegram chat, and feel free to check out my Patreon. Great stuff in there, different tiers with different benefits. Great way for me to give back to those who support me, and I will make sure that your investment in me pays off very well. That's it for me. Thank you for watching.